Hey there, it's Lee from TemplateLauncher.com. Thank you for coming to check out our Parallax single page mini site landing page. Really excited to give you a quick tour of the template and all its little pieces of functionality we built into this. So let's get this started. As I scroll through this, you'll see that we've got every background can be made into a parallax background. If I just scroll like this, see how the background stays still? That is parallax. So you can actually set any background to be parallax. And you'll also notice we've got some really cool animations going on. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this party started and scroll through the page. Ooh, I know that's what you're saying. Pretty cool. Look at that computer fly in. Video, we've included 20 icons that we hand selected for this benefits section. Pricing, oh, look at how cool that is. What do clients have to say? Nothing but good things. And some testimonials. Oh, there I am right there. There's my brother, there's my sister. And if you want to reach us, that's actually my email address. And here we are at the footer. So I'm going to scroll back up, and just if you want to start playing around in the preview, you can head on over here to our control panel, and if you just click on each of these sections, you'll find some cool pieces of functionality. So this control panel is available both here in the preview as well as in the builder. So when you're in the builder, you can drag and drop sections to rearrange the order of everything. And you can also set the backgrounds. You can change background settings. So let me show you real quick. When you hover over a section, you'll see that we overlay it with a color, like so. And it's as simple as, I'm going to drag the video up here. Oh, there we go. The video is now the first thing. Let's try dragging the pricing up real quick. Oh, cool. Look at that. And if you click on this section, you can actually rearrange it. Now the most popular is first. Why don't we try moving the featured testimonial up top? There we go. It's as simple as that. You can easily rearrange this page in a million different ways. Maybe not a million, but a lot of different ways. Let me get this right back to the original structure. I think it was something like this, because I want to show you real quick how the backgrounds work. So what you need to do is you need to select the section that you want to change the background on. So I defaulted this to the header, to this main section, because I feel like that's going to be the most important section. It's the first thing your customer sees when they land on your page. So let's turn off the parallax scrolling just so you can see what that looks like. Did you see that? You might have blinked and missed it. Okay, watch this. Watch the background. See how it shifted? Now that the background stays with the section when I scroll, and when I switch back on, see how it stays fixed in place? I think you'll notice this more if I switch out the image, which is as easy as scrolling through our pretty cool media library. I've actually just added a whole bunch of new images in here, a bunch of these different low poly texture backgrounds. Here we go. Look at that. You can do all kinds of cool stuff with these. Look at this one. Crazy. And you can change every section's background image if you want. Let me show you something really cool. So we have parallax on, just so you can see the flexibility of this template. I'm going to go back down. If you set the background image of two sections that are next to each other to be the same image, you'll see some magic happen. Okay, so see how it's the same image? If I turn on parallax scrolling, Look at that. They line up. How cool is that? All right, I'm gonna change the menu bar back to white background color. There we go. Okay, and the header, just to show you real quick. Okay, there's an image. Now that's with parallax scrolling. If I turn it off, it'll scroll with it. Another cool thing is sometimes you'll run into an issue where your font blends in with the background image. Let's see, that's kind of what I'm talking about. What we've done is we've created this overlay, so you can actually change the background. And in this case, you can also change, once you're in the builder, you can change the font color as well. So if you wanted to change that to a white color, you could change the overlay, change that to a white color. Another cool thing is we have a bunch of different textures. And videos, which I think are the coolest. And you can also set the video to be parallax background. How cool is that? That's it. It's really straightforward. Let's go down to another section. I'll show you really quick. We'll go to the pricing section. I'm going to scroll down to the pricing. Okay, we've just got a white background here. And I'm going to change it to one of these fancy, I love this image. You can't see it, there's a scuba diver there, but it's a really cool image. You can also turn on parallax here if you like. Sorry, I have too much fun playing with this, changing out the backgrounds. Let's set it to this. Oh, that is so cool. And watch this. As you'll notice, I'll scroll down. This featured testimonial section, it's got a parallax background. If I set this background to parallax as well, they line up. You can't even tell there's two different sections there. They blend together. You can do that with any color or image. Say I want to change this featured testimonial to white to blend those two sections together. You can. So you can make one section, or two sections look like one rather. Okay, now that you've got a sneak peek at this, I'm going to show you real quick what the finished product looks like. Just because there's a few pieces of functionality that you don't see in the preview. The main one just being this scrolling feature that will. So if you click on one of these sections, it'll scroll you straight to that area of the website. And the other cool thing is you don't lose the animations if you scroll past a section. Here, I'm going to refresh the page. So if I scroll all the way to the end, it doesn't load all the other sections. How cool is that? One other thing I forgot to mention is we've got a really neat background map that you can drop in here in this Contact Us section. I'll show you how to do that as well. Okay, now let's head over to the builder. Alright, so this is what you'll see if you buy our template. Hopefully you're watching this because you are ready to pull the trigger. But we promise this is going to get you some high conversions and a lot of compliments. You could almost build an entire website with this page. Okay, so once you buy the template, I'm going to show you just how easy it is to customize it. So why don't I walk you through the drag and drop in here. It's the same as I showed in the preview. You just hover over the section, you drag it up. So let's move the pricing up. Now we have the pricing at the top. And one thing I did show, but just to show again, if you hover over a section, you see it says click to reorder. Go ahead and click on it. and you can just reorder that to your heart's desire. Okay, so let's change the background of this pricing section. Let's make it parallax. And actually, I really like this image right here. I think that's pretty cool. Okay, and as you'll notice, that pricing font color, you can change it two ways. You can either hover over it, like so. Oops, change the background. Hover over it and make it white. And this is where that overlay comes in handy. If you scroll right back up, you can adjust the overlay so that that title font stands out. The other way you can change it is if you head over to the Styles section and just scroll on down to the pricing font color. Oh, it must have, because I changed it, must have replaced it. So why don't I refresh this real quick. Taking a second. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's drag that back up top here. Change the background to that cool image. Add a little overlay, and then let's head over, change that pricing font color. There we go. Pretty cool. Let's move this back down here. I'm going to change the pricing font color to, okay. So another thing I want to show you is once again just how to change these backgrounds. So if we go to the header section, we'll turn off the parallax scrolling, and let's just pop in a new image. Now we have two of the same images. Let's try this one. I like this one. And that's kind of cool. Ooh, I like that. I love the beach. There we go. Okay, so I want to show you real quick now what other things you can do with this template, how to use it. So you can also add custom background images. So the way this works is in layers. This media library image that you just picked sits over top of a custom background. So background, and then the custom background. So if we hide that, you can actually choose a custom image. And you can upload your own if you'd like. Go ahead and click upload new picture, put it in there. Here, there's another one. Let's switch it back to the shirts. There we go. Okay. And that's a little hard to read, so let's go ahead and change that to white. And I'm going to add, you can still add an overlay opacity to this. There we go. Pretty cool. And the other cool thing is you can turn on parallax scrolling even if you have a custom background image. Notice how it stays fixed in place. I'm going to turn it off for now. Okay, and to take it one step further, you can actually turn off this custom background image if you just want to color. You got head back over to the style section and just scroll down to header background, and you can change it. Notice how it's gray. That's because we have this overlay on. So you have tons of flexibility with the backgrounds of each of these sections. You can either customize it with a custom color, any color you want. That's pretty green. You can add a custom background, and then you could just add a background from our library. And we have over 140 images in here. I'm going to put it back to this one. I love this one. I'm going to turn the parallax back on. Cool. The next thing I want to show you is how to add a map, a custom map in this map section. So I'm going to scroll down to this map. Okay, so the map is located in this contact section, and I want to show you really quick. We have this section called map overlay, this element. Basically it sits on top of the map, so sometimes if you've ever come across an embedded map in a website, if you scroll over it, it'll start zooming in. What this overlay does is it prevents user from zooming in, so they can keep using your site, because it kind of catches the site. So you can turn this off if you want, just hide it, but I would suggest leaving it. You can also hide this map embed if you don't want a map there. You could instead just come over here, go to the contact section, and add whatever background image you want. But I really like the map. There we go. So the way this works is you just drop in your iframe or map embed code right there. This is actually an HTML embed element, so you can add anything you want. But here is my map. So I just drop it in. That simple. Done. So now we're in business. After that, that's really about it as far as the demo is concerned. Real quick, just to show you, to get a little more familiar with the builder, you can go through these sections, and you can hide any rows that you're not going to use. So here we have just 3 rows, and if you want to change the order of those rows, you can just come back over to the drag and drop. Just change the order. You can also view this on the tablet. As you see, it's optimized for tablets. These two, you can also, these benefit sections, if you only want to use a couple of those. I just put extra in there so you had a bunch of options available. You can hide a table if you'd like. If you don't have a bunch of testimonials, you can hide those as well. And optimize for mobile. And that's about it. There you have it. So thank you again for watching my video. Hopefully I didn't bore you to tears, but we're really pumped about this template, and we've got some more coming here soon. If you have any questions about anything, don't hesitate to drop us a line over at templatelauncher.com. And if you want a free copy of our photo background template, it's one of our best-selling templates in the Lead Pages marketplace. Go ahead and click subscribe, and you'll get a free copy of that. Keep in mind, though, you do need a pro account to upload templates to your Lead Pages account. And if you have any questions about anything, just head on over to that Contact Us page and we'll get right back to you. Thank you again so much, and we wish you the best of luck, and have a great day.